there are many different definitions of healing if you think about it. There's integration, there is this idea of freeing yourself from dis-ease or disease. It's this idea of basically replenishing yourself or finding a way that you can get to your most natural and optimal self. Now, I did a Balinese chakra healing today with an experienced Balinese healer, along with my friend Ryan G, who's over there in the ocean right now, tapping into Varuna's energy. Then we got Joey back there, who's taking care of the bill. We just ate some bomb food. Essentially, guys, today I want to basically reflect on that experience of healing that we've gotten. And it was very interesting. He basically put two fingers like the bottom of my neck. And it's interesting because the neck area is like the battlefield of the body, because the body and the mind is where it connects, right, is the neck. So whenever you get symptoms in the neck, it's always reminding you to get more out of your head and into your body. So what he told me is to start working out way better, like just keep on working out. He also recommended that I do at least 15 minutes of meditation a day at the most, a maximum. He said my upper chakras are very, very powerful. He also told me a bunch of different things that was very, very aligned. Like, for instance, he told me that my past life, as he was scanning my chakras, my past life started to merge with this life. That was something very trippy that I heard. And he told me that one of my past lives was a man who was covered in complete white, like a white robe. So maybe some kind of a spiritual man. That really confirmed a lot of the doubts that I had while following this, spiritual journey and this primal pathway, or this path working. So that was really, really interesting to get that confirmation from an actual healer, And of course, Ryan over there, he basically, he got this idea of, royalty was a theme for him. You guys are familiar. We're also Naga royalty. We were actually gonna go get the Naga chili today, but that didn't work out quite so much. I think it's just protection from our gods. They don't want us to die, maybe. There's like a hotness level of a chili, right? This one goes all the way up to 1 million or so. So we would have been sweating from our eyes, basically. But yeah, Ryan, so I was just telling them about, healing and the idea of healing, right? So what was that Balinese healing like for you? How did you experience that? Experiencing healing again, from different people, different perspectives, What really stood out to you?
Well, as per my experience, healers tend to have like almost a similar hi, hello, I hope as well, like soft tone.
Yeah.
I mean, being everyday asshole, I like to, copy shit, right? Like, yes, hello. So besides the shenanigans, this dude Ryan, right? Not the driver, but the healer.
Not the driver, but the healer. Everyone's named Ryan over here, right?
Yeah, it's a very common
It just
name.
means firstborn or number one.
Yeah, or number one,
or
right?
primal.
Possibly.
The first, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, I like to go in skeptical and open at the same time, because you never know, right?
Yeah.
And if you're talking about the healing itself, it was, as per my experience with working with Sumit as well as other healers, you have to let yourself open as much as possible. Applied one of the channeling breath works that we like to do, where you just take a deep breath, hold it for as long as you can, and open up your third eye while you do it, and accepting the energy. So I knew that if this dude is legit, and some funky shit was going to happen anyway, and funky shit did happen, because I felt like I went through something, and as I went through something, I could feel my body twitching.
Yeah, like spasming almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was like a dog ran under my leg or something, bro. That's how I felt. It was weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
I remember him after the session just being completely drenched in sweat, because, I'm intense like that.
It was almost like it was happening to us and through us. But yeah, very interesting experience with that. How would you say Primal Sutra healing differs from other forms of healing?
I would say working with Primal Sutra both as, the main experiment, as well as, the co-founder, I would say having that oversight of, you can have like a mapping of, okay, these are the things that I need to work on,
The essentials.
the essentials, because isn't it more important to focus on the essentials and only focus on the essentials initially? From there, you start your journey.
Right.
Right.
So we focus on like health, wealth, and relationships mainly, and we
Well, we start with health first, because
Health
that
first
that
because,
usually is the main cause of everything. Let's say you have all the money in the world, right? And you have like sugar, so you have your legs need to be amputated,
yeah.
your private parts don't work. What's
Yeah.
all the money worth? That's why we also went to Ubud, to that place, man.
Ubud, by the way, means healing.
Right.
So, and this woman also was telling me that there was basically a dragon pathway, a dragon ley line, I think she called it, which
Yeah, like a dragon vein, basically.
dragon vein moving through the earth, and Ubud kind of is the center of it, or one of the cross points
Yeah.
of that, and that really gave
Like,
me
do you ever
even
wonder
more
how they
confirmation.
figured that shit out?
I have no idea, man, but that's wild. Also, we've been getting so much Naga symbolism up here that it's kind of bizarre.
Well, to this point is also like it's almost as if we're part of an RPG game, right?
Yeah.
And we've unlocked a new area, let's say, through the hard work, investments.
New
and
map.
New map
Achievement unlocked. Yeah. For real.
Achievement unlocked. Bali.
Yeah.
Gods in training. I almost want to change the titles into Gods in Healing, because although we've trained a lot, it's been primarily a healing process, like really trying to understand us, so that we can provide better services, of course, and also towards ourselves, because self-knowledge is where it tends to begin.
Yeah, man. And after I did that healing, I just got into a meditative posture, and I was like lying down on one of those things at the yoga barn, like those,
I see.
those places where you just chill.
Yeah.
And a woman came up to me and she was like, "You look so peaceful." And my chakras were, vibrating, aura was all over the place, and I go, "I am." I just said I am. And I think that was a powerful way to answer, because I was very peaceful afterwards. It wasn't like, chaos in my mind. Or a lot of times when you do healing, you'll notice like anger comes up, or like frustration comes out because of your processing, or repressed energy comes out.
Exactly. And a quick reminder, just because you get pissed off after a healing session like that or via us, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's now time to learn how to deal with the shadow you have so neglected or pushed down. You can't ignore the shadow while spotlighting the light side. We do not discriminate on any spirits or any race, etc. We just want to see a better world for not just us, but also for our descendants.
Yeah.
And you could do that with Primal Sutra if you resonate with that vision that we have as well.
Yeah. And this island is so service-oriented that it's
Very
inspiring us
to
to
the point where I'm like, I'm ashamed that I'm not doing at least half. Come to the point, especially Ryan, our driver.
Yeah.
He's done.
He stayed for almost like 12 hours one day for us.
Yeah,
like,
that
was wild.
Yeah. Here's the thing: even if you don't get a service with us, at least start the journey. And if you want to know people we recommend, like definitely Frank White, Rion Kati, and like certain healers we happen to know of.
Yeah.
And if you want an adventure, come to Bali and ask for Ryan, or ask us for his number. We'll send it to you. Like that's how much we recommend.
Or just go to the yoga barn.
Go to yoga barn. But be willing to pay the prices, because we deliberately went a little bit away from the more touristy areas, because we wanted to be more alone and secluded. I'd say this, man. Coming from the Netherlands and Europe and stuff, I've never seen a site quite like this, where you can like see. If you turn could you turn the camera around, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right, so like literally, like see the ocean, right?
Yeah.
And the mountains, etc., and like the clouds.
Oh,
like,
yeah, the mountain back there, yeah.
We're like in a completely different world right now, and like I can already see myself missing this.
I'm gonna miss this so much, bro. Yeah.
And here's the thing: more adventures are to come. So when we organize boot camps again, especially for the men, let us know. We can always handle something. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. If it is to be, it's up to me. So it is to be, it's up to you as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to be the greatest, so I have to start healing. But when did we stop heal bonding and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
instead of trauma bonding, you mean?
Like
heal bonding?
With the toxic relationship epidemic that we're having.
Yeah,
Like
true.
you can't blame everything on the single moms, guys, and feminism. Like at some point we need to take it over. All right.
So women aren't like robots with like manuals, dude. You got to go through the process and learn through the spirit and
You
experience.
gotta learn the hard way. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's
You
like doing
can't
sets,
shortcut
man.
this process like
Nope.
some kind of a, you know.
Like all the pickup in the world won't help you unless you are willing to help yourself first, and that's by going out there and doing what you gotta do. It's the same with business. Like
It's the
how
same
many
with anything,
risks didn't
really,
we
you
take?
know?
How many business didn't we set up? Like how much money didn't we invest and lose?
Mm.
How much frustration didn't we have to go through? How many years did we work together? And only in the last half a year we finally
Met in person.
Met
Yeah.
in person, actually made some money. Like it's
Yeah.
tough. But here's the thing: if it wasn't, would it even be worth it?
Yeah. Then
And it's
everybody
the same thing
would
with
be
healing,
doing
man.
it.
Like I
Yeah.
was so skeptical with channeling at first, and now I'm channeling too.
Yeah, the thing people think about healing is that it's super quick, it's easy.
It's never quick.
It's work.
It's
It's work.
It's like bodybuilding at this point, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And here's the thing: it's never one form of healing. It's you need to be open
Many
to all
kinds.
forms and all
Yeah.
ways, and it doesn't matter if it's angelic, demonic. It doesn't matter. Get your shit together and just get the work done.
Yeah,
that
it
you
doesn't
need to
matter
do.
if it's aromatherapy or like some kind of a strange, esoteric practice that you learned
Yeah.
online. All it is you're looking for your path working in your pathway. And actually that's what we truly believe in, is personalizing your ascension journey for
Yeah.
yourself, and
Yeah.
don't just follow
That one
some
person is the
random
same.
person or one, true path. Like you got to find your way, and that's the right way.
And it's just slightly different than yours because I chose the path of the throat chakra.
Right.
Your path is the path of the silk, which is
That's
creation,
very
sexual.
true.
And although similar, we can use each other as references. I still need to do the work as the throat chakra magician,
Mm.
And there's more to this, of course, than just that.
Yeah, so basically how we came to understand that is everybody has one dominant chakra personality, and that really is what will bring them in the greatest light, in
Yeah.
a sense. Like that's what will bring you to your greatest strength.
It's also, are you willing to set yourself free from the cage that either you or society has built for you?
Mm.
So it's your choice. This
Yeah.
has been Primal Sutra. Be the best, fuck the rest. And
May we never be the same again. Let's go. May the flow be with you guys. Talk soon.